Are you rolling? Is it rolling?
We're rolling.
Watch this.
On a river. Right. Put it there. Yeah.
Will I do the knuckle crack?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh no.
Yeah.
There's no knuckle crack. Yes. I don't know. Hello.
Hello. Oh. How you doing, man?
I'm not too bad. This is a little bit earlier than I'm usually awake.
I know. I'm glad you could make
But
it.
we're figuring out. It's nice to see Dublin in the very early hours of 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah, this is very early, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we're actually probably up to 11 now, but yeah. I know, it's all good.
So here is Tadhg Nolan.
Hello.
Did I say that
Yes, Tadhg
correctly?
Nolan, perfect.
Yeah. I have
Like
that.
tiger without the or noise. Tadhg. That's the best picture. That's how I
Yeah. That's a good
the
one.
people that
That's a good
aren't
one.
originally from Ireland, but you
Yeah.
got it perfect. You know me now, though.
Yeah, I do. So when I first got to know you, I was like, how the fuck would I pronounce that name? Oh, it's simple. It's Tadhg. Tadghh.
HG. You had it the first
H?
time.
Oh.
Yeah, you were close.
You see, I got it wrong.
Man, it's like someone who's just like, fuck it, let's just get these random letters.
Yeah.
And fuck them into a name.
Let's vomit on the page.
It's kind of like, you ever play Scrabble and you have really bad letters and you're like, this is a word, right?
And when you're dyslexic.
And then, yeah,
dyslexic
this
as
is
well.
definitely a word. I
Yeah.
know it's a word. That's what they did, except with the name version.
Yeah. All right, so here's Tadhg, and tell us, Tadhg, how old are you?
I'm 22. 22 years of age. Getting old,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I'm
you're getting old.
old.
It's just like me, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. I'm a little older than you now, I think, at this rate.
Yeah,
You're 20. You're
No, I'm 23, actually.
23?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
1 year older
Okay,
than
so
you.
I'm actually younger.
Yeah. So tell us about you. How did you
Um,
start with music? When? And
That's a good question, man.
no, why? Why did you start? Why did you start?
I remember I was in Singapore, actually. My dad used to work in Singapore.
In Singapore?
Yeah,
I never knew that about
this is
you.
a crazy story, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
My dad used to work in Singapore, and he got us over for a holiday one time. He was like, here, I'm working over here, I have an apartment. Fly us over and we'll have a bit of crack for 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And so we were in Singapore, and it was a great holiday, but we were in these little stalls and markets on the street one day.
All right.
And they sell all these crazy gadgets and gizmos at these little stalls and stuff.
Like crafts? And
No,
stuff
like there's tech and stuff as well. Like there's like
it's
really cool stuff.
It's very advanced in that.
Well,
sense,
yeah,
right?
man, listen to this. So there was this like, well, I mean, at the time, this was crazy. I'd say there's a load of them now. But there was this keyboard that was like silicone or something.
Yeah.
And it could roll out. And I had this like on button or whatever here on the left. And it was like totally flexible keyboard.
Oh yeah, I know
But
the
you could
one.
play it.
Yeah.
You could play it, and
Yeah.
it was really cool. And that was the first time I had like an instrument, I suppose.
And how old were you then?
I don't know, maybe like 12 or
Okay.
11, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I was pretty young.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first time. And then when I got back home, then I started getting piano lessons. And then when I got the piano lessons, I did a couple of grades. And I played that for a few years.
What's the meaning of a grade in piano? Because I don't know.
A grade is
anything
kind of
about it.
like
So like level.
Yeah, basically like sets your skill level. So
Okay.
like I think grade 8 is the top one.
Okay.
And then there's like
That's more for classical music.
yeah.
Kind of anything?
Well, yeah, kind of. Some of it is contemporary as well though.
Okay.
But like it's kind of like proper piano music,
Mhm.
like, you know. And anyway, I got to grade 3 or grade 4 maybe. I think grade 3 to be honest.
Oh, cool.
And I know it's like you could get the grade 3 fairly handy, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I quit the piano, and then I picked up the guitar, and then
You just smashed it.
and now I'm the guitar guy. Now I'm a guitar guy, and love it. Just use YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
For most of it. And then I was in Ballyfermot Music College for a year.
Oh, where I live.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I went to that college for a year and a bit, and that
And what
taught
do
me
you think
a lot
about
as well. Oh, it was really cool, really
Yeah?
cool. Yeah, if anybody's looking to do music in college,
Mhm.
there's a lot of cool opportunities in Bangalore, and you meet people as well, and you just
it's that sort of things where you make
yeah,
contacts.
and it gets you thinking about it seriously as well. Do you know what I mean? Like before that, just like, oh, I love music. Let's just do it in college, and then I was just like, oh, you can actually do this as a career if you take the right steps.
Especially if you live in Ireland.
Well, I mean, there's other opportunities abroad as well. But no, absolutely.
And
what about you? How did you get started on music?
That's a funny one because, well, my mother, that's over there.
Yeah.
She's the only one that played an instrument when she was young. And then nobody else in my family plays that. We're 3 brothers, 3 men. My dad. My dad used to play the drums. But it wasn't like a professional musician, or he never did it like that. It was just a hobby, you know. And I started playing the piano as well, but just trying to play the piano when I was probably around 13.
Yeah.
No, earlier than that. And I knew how to just move around with my hands, you know, the way you move.
The little crab walk thing.
Yeah, like the spider thing. And that's all I knew. And I liked it, but I left it because this is just me. Because in Chile, you're not very encouraged to play music, because when you play music, everybody says, oh, it's just a hobby, because probably you won't make money with music.
It's hard to make money music anywhere, man. Like, I mean,
no, here is much more easier much easier than it is in Chile, trust me.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't play until I told this story before, but just to wrap it up a little bit. When I was 14, I was in an English class where they teach you how to speak English in a very basic level. And the teacher that I always name here in this show, Jimena, she gave us a homework that we had to work in a group.
Yeah.
And we had to sing a song in English. And that song we chose was Iris by Google.
Oh, class.
That was the first song. So I started singing with my classmates just to see how we pronounce English, you know. It wasn't meant to be like a singer stuff or a music stuff. So everybody started complimenting the way I sang. And I was like, oh, really? Can I sing? I didn't know. So then I realized I could sing. So then I started getting into music when I was 14.
That's class, man.
And then I learned the guitar, same as you, on YouTube.
And it just takes off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You just love it more and more.
Yeah. Especially with the guitar, because also the piano. The piano is the main instrument, but with the guitar you can play so many different styles.
Yeah.
And the first song that I learned on the guitar was 30 Seconds to Mars, The Kill.
I can't say I know that song.
Yeah.
Maybe that's blasphemy.
What if I wanted to break? Well, the chorus is, come break me down, bury me.
Oh, I think I actually do know that one, yeah.
It's like very emo.
Yeah. I think I've heard it though. Yeah. It's a popular one, right?
Yeah, it's the most popular one.
Yeah.
And the video clip is about The Shining.
Okay.
The movie.
The movie with Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's the same idea. They are in a hotel that's haunted.
Yeah.
No, it's very cool. So yeah, that's a bit of me there, you know. Yeah. That's how I started and when I started, and now I'm 33.
I thought you said you were 23.
No. I said 33. It's just my accent.
Great.
Probably didn't come the right way, you know.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah, man. And what would you say are your influences when you play the guitar? Because
influences,
you will see him at the end, but the way that Tadhg plays the guitar is unique.
I know.
It's not even for me. It's like for everyone. It's like everybody is like, how do you say it? Very impressed when Tadhg is playing the guitar, because he does these slides and different things, and it's difficult. It's very difficult. So where did you get that from?
I think I got a lot of inspiration from. I loved watching Ed Sheeran live performances when I started playing the guitar.
Yeah.
And then I don't really listen to him anymore that much. I still think his old stuff is great. Like I'll die on that hill. Well, not old stuff. All of his stuff is great. Ed Sheeran's cool as fuck, man. But personally, I love his older stuff is my favorite anyway, and that's where I got a lot of inspiration from when I started playing.
Yeah.
And then I don't really know, man. I really don't know. I love Stevie Wonder as well. I love like the funky stuff that he does.
Man, it's so complicated one.
And I love Jim Croce as well.
I
love Jim Croce. Jim Croce's really good. You know the song "Time in a Bottle"? Have you ever seen? Yeah, yes, yeah. That song, man. Yeah. That's by him, and that's a great song. And
this is a movie song.
It's in X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, that one's cool. But no, I do love Jim Croce.
Yeah.
Like, I when I started getting half decent at guitar, that's something I was really listening to. But I don't know where it comes from, man. I think it's like
it's a mix of.
I think it's just like when you're playing. Also, when I was playing by myself, I was just like, I want a bit more.
Yeah.
Something in this,
yeah.
And and then I just started like adding the weird stuff.
Yeah.
You're not even weird, but just it's a tool.
Just more layers.
Yeah, and it's actually it's not very complicated at all. I think it sounds complicated, but I think like the basics, like the root of it, is actually if you slow it down.
Yeah. You know, I get you. Like you play like half tones.
Yeah, hammer-ons and flick-offs.
Yeah,
like,
it's just different techniques combined together.
Yes, yeah.
But it sounds cool.
And
that's all it matters.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be
and
complicated.
That's the thing as well. That's another thing. Like sometimes it's too much. Like sometimes it's better to just like chill out. And it's hard for me sometimes to. It's hard for me sometimes to play less. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes I can overdo it, and it's.
But it doesn't sound bad, to be honest, because as long as you can do it while you're singing, that's when it gets interesting for people to see. Even if they don't know about music, they just listen to you playing the guitar and singing with the voice you have. It's amazing. So that makes it like unique.
Thank you.
You know.
Thanks, man. No, I mean that means a lot, man. I think like I think the only problem I have with it is it's only afterwards that I can. Let's say I hear a recording of myself playing.
Yeah.
And often this will be the case. Like someone records something and throw it up on their Instagram. So and afterwards, like that's a lot. And also makes you speed it up as well. The like rhythmic stuff. I'm really bad at the tempo. Like keeping the steady pace. I know there's feeling and stuff as well, but
but more than that, to be honest with you, I suck at tempo and rhythm when I came here. I didn't have any.
Okay.
And what really helped me was starting to use the loop pedal.
Yeah.
Because with the loop pedal, you're like always.
Yeah, you have to follow it. You have to follow that. Like
if you make a mistake, it all sounds wrong. Yeah. You know.
And do you think that affects your playing when you don't have a loop pedal? Do you think like you like subconsciously have gotten better at keeping it down?
Yeah. Like it really helps you when you're playing without the loop pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a tool. It's like
it's training you the whole time. Like,
it's training you the whole time, and you have to think that as the loop pedal as your personal metronome, because you put the tempo. There are loop pedals where you can. Well, it'll be more complicated though, but you have what did I say now? The word of what keeps the tempo?
Metronome.
Metronome, yeah. When they have metronome built in, so you can hear the metronome as.
That's unreal, man. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I've seen these.
The watches. Yeah.
That's really good, but they're so expensive. Unless you get the one without a screen on it. Basically, there's these watches that like vibrate on your wrist.
Yeah,
and
they give you the tempo.
Yeah, they vibrate at like a beat.
The thing with those things, they are good for practicing, but for a live setting, you have to think that you play many different songs that are different tempos, and you wouldn't be like, oh wait, I need to set up the watch. So you go.
I wonder is it like I wonder if there's just a diet.
But still,
it is still.
You know,
weird,
it takes time.
And then also, I think there's something to be said about like natural feeling. Like I think like so it's okay to speed up sometimes, because like you're feeling the song and maybe it's getting a little bit louder and a bit more intense, and maybe you want to play a little faster.
It's part of the dynamics of the performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say,
absolutely.
and I've learned that with busking. Busking is like the best school.
Yeah.
To learn things like that.
I was actually talking about this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, when I've been busking, I'm trying to hit the right notes, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
I've been so prefixed on like hitting the right note and accurately that I've forgotten about feeling and dynamics.
Yeah.
And I've actually noticed recently, like I've stopped worrying about getting the right notes and more like, how does the song feel right now?
Exactly.
And
that's the most important.
And then it ends up being a more successful set. Do you know what I mean?
The more you feel it, the more people will feel it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like whatever you put out, it'll come back to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever you put out.
That's why I love so much busking.
Yeah.
When you're in a pub gig, you just play. It doesn't matter how you play it. People sing it back because it's a song that they know and they want to hear. But when you're on the streets, you have to express emotions that resonate with people walking by, that they stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Did I say stop?
No.
Stop.
Yeah.
No, but that's so true, man.
Yeah.
I think, although when you're in those pub gig scenarios and people are singing along and they're listening to you, I think there's a lot more time that you have. You have a lot more time than you realize. I think.
Yeah.
I play Mary's on Saturdays. Now it's earlier set. It's 7:30, 9:30, so maybe that has something to do with it. But often when you get the crowd going, you can slow down a little bit, and people will, like, I don't know, keep listening and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you can put the feeling and stuff.
Yeah.
That's from my experience. That doesn't happen every weekend though. That doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you have to read the room.
Exactly.
It's about reading the audience.
Yeah, but what helps you to do that is busking.
Yeah. You can kind of tell when someone's into it or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can tell. You can read people.
Yeah, man. Busking is crazy.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you when busking?
Craziest thing.
Hmm.
I've been mocked. No. Besides,
no, that's pretty crazy, man. That's messed up, actually. Friends.
To be honest with you, that's one of the craziest thing that happened to me when I just arrived to Dublin.
That video on your Instagram is so funny though when you that's
the viral. Yeah.
That kind of comes from busking.
Yeah.
How many views does that have now?
It has like 750. Yeah.
Oh my
53,000.
man!
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah. You went viral.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So the craziest thing that happened to me was that when I just arrived to Dublin, I just arrived with a guitar, you know, and I didn't have amplifier or anything, so I was busking in Temple Bar without knowing anything. Acoustically, yeah. So I used to busk in the Merchant's Arch, you know, because it has great acoustics.
And it's thin as well.
Yeah, it's thin, it's high, it's a high ceiling. So
cool little arch, little lane.
Yeah.
Cool.
But the thing is, the first time I went there and I tried it, I got mocked.
Oh my god.
And I was like, this doesn't even happen to me, or never happened to me in my own country. And it happened to me here.
On the first time.
On the first, the first set that I was doing there. And but the thing is, I got mocked. I tried to fight it with it was a drug addict, you know, so it wasn't a normal person.
Still not.
And until I let go of the money, it wasn't a lot even, but still it hurt you, you know. But the thing is, what's crazy is that when that happened, people that were watching me started giving me more money because they feel
they're like, oh, that's messed up. That guy just got robbed.
Exactly. They feel bad for you.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that when I realized people here are great because of that, you know.
Yeah.
Because,
well, that's cool. I'm glad that it ended up that way.
Yeah. So that didn't stop me from going there, you know. I was like, oh, just an event. Yeah.
Man, that reminds me. Like I remember, like sometimes you get money stolen out your bag when you're busking. a little more rarely now. It hasn't happened to me in a while.
Yeah,
It still happens, but I think there's a lot more guardy around.
yeah. It's different now.
But I remember I had a bit of a crowd going.
Mm-hmm.
And someone took some money out and ran off, and people saw it, and then they started, just like you were saying, they started like, oh shit, here's a few bob there.
Yeah.
That was messed up.
Yeah.
Me and my friends are joking, like, you might start hiring.
Yeah, we always say that.
So funny, man.
To take advantage of the situation.
Of course. Take advantage of people's kindness. Yeah. Rule number 1 in life. I know. But it's so funny, man.
Yeah.
I think it hurts me when it does happen. I know it's messed up, like, don't steal. That's just messed up, don't steal.
Yeah.
It's not good. But at the same time, it's like, if you're, part of me is a bit sympathetic or like empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's, times are so tough that you're considering stealing money from someone. Now, maybe it's an addiction. Maybe you're actually just that poor. I don't know.
Yeah, but mainly it's because of addictions here. Yeah. It's not out of real necessity. Yeah. You know.
I feel it does kind of like. It's kind of like an ethical question. You know that question where it's like, would you steal a loaf of bread to feed your family? That kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm not saying that happens every time, and I'm not excusing it as well.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But like, I don't know, just has me thinking sometimes, like, that's like maybe sometimes it's more, sometimes it's a couple euros, and it's annoying as well. Yeah. Like, you've been busking. Sometimes that's all I'll make as well. Yeah. Like, sometimes you have a bad set, and that's a lot of money then. Yeah. But
sometimes you tend to question it and say, if you ask me for the money kindly, maybe I will give it.
Yeah, that's a conversation as well. Yeah, absolutely.
But anyways,
busking,
and more special stuff besides being mugged and all that had happened to me, because I've been doing it for almost 6 years here. That I've made people cry.
That's huge, yeah.
And that proves me that I can express emotions.
Yeah, you're getting somebody.
Yeah.
You're getting somebody.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's not just the song you play, but how you play it.
Yeah. No, that's a really cool feeling.
Mm-hmm. It's not a cool feeling making somebody cry, but connecting with them.
No, yes, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. I had a voice crack there. Cut that out. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that in post.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, it's a huge, to make someone feel something so real that they react like that is I think that's cool, man. Yeah. I do think that's cool. And hopefully the crying is just a good thing. One time I made someone cry because I was playing a song so badly. That was a bit tricky.
That wouldn't happen. No.
But no, you're right, man. That's a cool thing as well.
Yeah. Just the connection you get on the streets is something different.
Yeah. I remember one time I came back from holidays. Maybe this is a lucky thing for me. Mm-hmm. Or it's kind of like, do you know when
there's no luck, man.
Do you know when you're between a rock and a hard place and you have to like pull something out of the bag? You have to like make something work. I remember one time I came back from holidays and I was absolutely skint. I had no money left. Mm-hmm. And I needed to busk. Like, I needed to make money. I remember coming back and I watched Jacob actually do that. And I don't know, for me it seemed like he was really like in the zone and stuff. And I was like, it was a sunny day. People were in a good mood. It's like, man, he's killing it right now. Yeah. And it was just kind of like, it's like, okay, when I go out here, I'm gonna have the crack. Yeah. And if you have the crack, like if you have fun with it, people will see that and they'll be like, I'm gonna have fun too. Yeah. I want to be a part of that.
Just the energy you.
Yeah, basically, what we were saying. When you put out, you get back.
Yeah. That's the word.
But, it's interesting.
And you did well.
That time, it was good. It was outside Brown Thomas. I specifically remember, and the rest of that day, I was like, it was like an epiphany. It was like, man, if you enjoy it,
People will
People
enjoy
will
it.
enjoy it. It's hard to enjoy it sometimes. I'll give you that. But like when you start getting
Yeah.
in the zone, it really pays off. And sometimes it takes a bit of faking at the start. If you can fake getting into a good mood, you
Exactly.
can trick your own brain into
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
oh, actually this is totally fun. And then you're in.
There's also some, like, I don't know if you've heard of that, this power stance.
Yeah.
When you stand like this with your,
Really?
yeah, so you feel like empowered. Or if you fake smile, you will laugh, or
Smile.
you,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Even thinking about smiling makes you smile, doesn't it?
yeah, yeah. So you're right. You're right there. Like sometimes you have to fake it a little bit,
Fake till you make
because
it, man. Fake it till you
make
make it.
because it's a performance in the end.
It's true because it rhymes. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, it's a performance in the end. So there's a bit of acting there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I would love to act one day.
Man, you would be good at acting.
You think?
Yeah, I think you'd be good at acting, man. You're good from like little bits and jokes with me.
Yeah.
You have a good poker face.
Yeah.
Really good poker face.
I'm a bit sarcastic.
Yeah. and you have a good humor, Richard. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it actually reminds you a lot of Irish kind of humor.
Yeah.
Like the kind of jokes that you make.
That's why it fits so well here, because I am like this. It's not, I don't force it.
Yeah. I wonder, is there a kind of similarity between Irish? Yeah.
I'd say so. There's a lot of sarcasm in Chile.
Yeah.
And a lot of dark humor. Yeah. Very dark humor.
Okay.
And I was talking to Kath, one of our friends.
Yeah.
About that, and said the more fucked up the country is, the more dark the humor.
That's
will
so
be.
true,
Yeah.
man. That's so true. Yeah, because people have seen it all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're kind of just like, fuck it, let's make this funny.
Yeah.
And not like,
And actually, I was watching a series on Netflix. I forgot the name, but it's so good. It's so good. And one of the things that were said on that series is, without jokes, we wouldn't survive.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if you take
the whole time, like,
you'll be just cynical.
You need to be able to.
You need to laugh at things.
Yeah. Sometimes it's easier to laugh at things than others. But,
But I try to laugh at everything, even the more tragical things and messed up things that happen to me. I just laugh at them, and and people find me strange because they do that.
But I think there's a time. There's a line, like, you know, there's a line.
For me, there's no line.
There's no line.
There's no line.
Okay. Jeez, fair play. Yeah. But I think, like,
but I always try to be respectful. That's all.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the line.
Yeah.
That's the line for me.
Yeah.
If you're being disrespectful, then
obviously. But I laugh at myself, which is different.
Oh, that's totally different. Yeah. But I think that's good though. Being able to like not taking yourself too seriously is a huge.
Yeah, you know why I learned that? Because as you can see me, I'm a bit short in height. You're doing
all right, man. You're doing all right.
I'm like average, but a bit shorter. So in school, a lot of guys were taller than me, and because I was able to laugh at myself, I never got bullied.
Yeah.
Because when they try to bully me, I laugh at their jokes and I laugh at myself. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
You get there before them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned that in school as a mechanism to defend myself. And I was the one that would take the piss out of everyone.
Yeah.
And when they did it to me, I just laugh at myself.
That's good. You can give it and take it, I suppose. Yeah. Although there's a fine line there as well, where it's like, me and Dylan have this joke where it's like, where it's just kind of, this is a ridiculous joke, but I started doing it. I remember I said a joke and it was shit, like it was a bad joke, and no one laughed at it. And then straight after, I just go, I'm a piece of shit, and like it's just funny, right? Yeah. But there's a bit of a round thing to this time. So it started as a joke. Like, I mean, it is a joke, right? I don't think I'm a piece of shit. Yeah. But
it's funny in the context.
Yeah, it's just like, so then anytime like you do like there'd be like a bit of silence, you just like, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, I've heard him say that.
And it's just funny. But I remember I went back home one time. Yeah. And this I had a few drinks on me,
Yeah.
and I was totally by myself, and I was just like sitting there, I was just like, and I said it like a habit. I said it like a habit, and I was just like, I'm a piece of shit. And then Francesco, I realized, oh shit, what the fuck? Why did I say that? I was just like, you can't say that about yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like eventually, like if you say these jokes about yourself, like you can trick yourself into believing them, and you
Yeah.
can ruin your self esteem
Yeah.
if you do this like too
Possibly.
much. So like
Yeah, if you overdo it,
that's
obviously.
that's what I'd say. Like
Yeah.
obviously it's good to be able to laugh at yourself. But
Yeah.
just know that like
Yeah,
it's not
You have to know the difference between
a joke
and a reality.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And to make sure that it doesn't creep into your reality.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the I'm a piece of shit joke, like it crept in. It crept in, man.
Yeah.
Nobody heard that shit. I was by myself. I was like, oh fuck.
Even when you were drunk. Like
Yeah, well that's even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's funny. It's a great joke though.
Yeah.
I love it. Just like this guy that's a loser. And
Yeah,
he's
'cause
just
it's
and
like-
he's so much of a loser that he knows it. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, piece of
yeah.
shit."
It's like comedy movies.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, no, I love that shit, man. I can't remember when we came up with that. I think I said it.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. When the shit joke. But it just took off, man.
Yeah.
It's like a catchphrase, man.
Yeah.
Which is bad. Like
Yeah.
that shouldn't be a catchphrase.
Yeah, yeah. But it's just a joke. It's not reality.
Yeah.
And we know that.
But yeah, no. Man, I was in the National Art Gallery yesterday.
All right.
Have you been?
I think I have, but I can't
It's
remember.
free. It's free.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
can just walk in and check out the art.
Yeah.
You can take it on home with you as well. And
A portrait,
I have a
yeah.
Picasso sitting at home. No, yeah, but
Mona
no,
Lisa.
it's really cool. I went with the missus there yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool place, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you can spend hours there. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's one of those places where like you can either do it all in one day and it'll
Mhm.
take the life out of you.
Yeah.
Or you could split it up.
Is it really big? Like
Oh man, there's so many rooms. Man.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of rooms. And like it's cool though, and it's a cool building. Like it's an
Mhm.
open, big, wide
Yeah.
building. And
is that the one that's close to Trinity School, Trinity College?
Yeah, it's just down the road. It's on
Yeah.
Pierce Street, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or no, it's not on
Yeah.
Pierce Street. No, it's on.
Mhm.
Do you know when? It's the road called.
Never mind, it's close to Trinity.
It's close to Trinity. It's close to Trinity. It's like.
Yeah.
Let's say you're at the bottom of Grafton Street.
Yeah.
Instead of going to Grafton Street, you take a left and you just
Mhm.
walk down there. It's the way down there.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
pass Trinity on the way to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm so bad at like the names of streets in Dublin.
Me too.
But I know where I know where everything is
Yeah,
in
by a
relation.
reference. Yeah,
you know what I
references.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I know Grafton Street.
Yeah.
I know
Suffolk Street.
I don't know that one.
But
I know it
The
if-
the street to Monument that takes you. To
Yeah, I know
Monument.
that street.
Suffolk Street.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that one.
Mhm.
I know Camden Street. I know Dame Street.
Yeah.
Camden Street confused me so much because it changes the name as it goes down. Why
Yeah.
do the streets do
On
that?
your street.
Yeah.
Then it's George Street, and it's like
Just
I don't
like
know.
call it one street.
Yeah,
like,
I
just
know.
name it
It's
one
just
street.
unnecessary.
Yeah, it's so easy. Like
Yeah.
I don't get that. But
Yeah. But that happens everywhere.
yeah,
Everywhere.
everywhere in the
Yeah,
world,
yeah.
or okay,
Everyone knows. Yeah.
no, because I was in. Well, okay, obviously New York is different.
Yeah.
But like this, just they'll have these huge like their
Great
city,
Avenue.
yeah, their city is in a grid way.
Yeah.
Grid cities, like they're
Yeah,
way,
like parallels and
yeah, and like they're way more organized.
Yeah.
that way.
yeah. But this city is like this because of the river. You know that, don't you?
Is it because of the river, or is it
Yeah.
just because like fuck it, let's build here? I think it's that. I genuine man, you can have a river in your city and still have it organized. I think. Surely.
Well, I think it's because of the river. Like the streets
Maybe.
were like probably first Dublin started with the quays because they
Yeah.
follow along the
Yeah,
river. you
I
know?
think so. Dublin was a Viking town.
Yeah.
Like, that's when it started. I
Mhm.
think
Yeah.
becoming a big like thing,
Mhm.
and then obviously just grows out, and grows
Yeah.
out, and grows out. But
Anyways.
but yeah, I think they were just like
And what do you see what do you see in the National Museum that was so interesting?
the art gallery.
Mm.
Man, there's loads. Like everything in there is beautiful. Everything in there.
Yeah.
Well, some of them I'm like, it's just a couple of lines.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could totally do it.
Yeah.
And I'm being serious. Like there's some
Yeah.
the abstract ones I don't get. I know you need to be an art person. It's like the tone of this paint and this.
Yeah, the thing is,
like
probably
can't
behind those.
there could be stories behind them.
Exactly, that's what I was
Yeah,
about to say.
Okay.
It's a
that's
story you tell about it
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Possibly.
that adds context
Yeah.
to the creation.
Exactly.
Okay. But what if I made that story
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
And then I just
It's
painted
art.
it?
You
Man,
can make it.
I swear.
make it up.
Okay. I'm not. I don't know the name of the artist, but there
Yeah.
was a painting in there, and it was literally Francesco.
Mhm.
I think it was like a red line, a blue line, a yellow line, and like a brownie kind of line,
Mhm.
maybe, or maybe orange or
Mhm.
something. And it was just 4 lines going across this thing.
Mhm.
I've drawn this before.
Yeah.
I've done this in my copybook.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just nuts how
It was a kindergarten program.
man. I don't know, man. I don't know. But then there's obviously there's ones that take your breath away in there.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
really really cool.
Mhm.
And you're like, holy fuck, how much time did this guy spend?
Yeah.
There's this one of a Donnybrook Fair we were
Mhm.
looking at, and there's so many faces. And there's
Yeah.
like so basically it's a view of this big circus fair thing going on,
Mhm.
and there's just a huge crowd of people.
Yeah.
You can see everybody's faces in it, and you're like,
They're all painted.
oh man,
Yeah.
like it's like how many? I don't know how many people there were in
Yeah.
painting, but the detail and the time,
Amazing.
something that takes like
Yeah.
you'd be at it your whole fucking
Yeah.
life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just really cool, man.
Mm.
It's just like this guy was grafted. This
Yeah.
guy was like sweating up late nights,
Yeah.
fucking painting this.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
That's amazing.
It's cool, man. It's really really cool. And then there's also we didn't get around to it, but well, we saw a couple of them. There's sculptures in
Mhm.
there as well. And then there's portraits. There's a
Mhm.
portrait place as well.
Yeah.
You should check it out, man. It's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go there, man.
think I
Everybody
have
go
them,
down
yeah.
to the National Art Gallery in Dublin. That's really cool. It is really cool.
They will be our sponsor now. Did you know that?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever look into the camera? Is it?
I do. I do sometimes. Mhm.
Yeah. Break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. This podcast, huh? Crazy.
There's more than 1 million people watching right now.
1 million
Yeah.
live stream is
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Hello Earth.
Hello, Earth.
I wonder who's gonna see this part. If you see this part, follow Tadhg_music.
Yeah, actually, I never
TADHG.
mentioned. I
Oh
never
yeah, we
mentioned
should
that.
start
Yeah,
plugging people.
yeah.
Put this at the
Promote
start of it.
yourself. Promote yourself.
TADHG_music. Tadhg_music.
That's on Instagram
Instagram,
and TikTok.
TikTok.
You have more followers on TikTok than you have on
I
Instagram.
do actually. I was doing during COVID. I done
You started doing live streaming.
streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done a bunch of live streams,
Mhm.
and I was doing it a couple nights a week, man. I was going out to my shed and I'd
Yeah.
set up my phone
That's great, man.
and just play away.
Yeah.
And it took off a bit, man. It started taking off a bit.
Yeah.
And I started racking up the followers.
Uh-huh.
And it was really good. Yeah. Really good. And then I got up to 20K,
That's a lot.
and
Yeah.
then I just kind of stopped, and I regret it so much.
But you
Should've
can
kept going. I know I can go back again, but I'm way out of the algorithm now. So there's an algorithm with TikTok
Yeah.
where it's like if you post and you do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
content all the time,
Constantly.
they will boost it. Like they
Yeah.
will get you the viewers and stuff.
Mm.
But this now I'm so far out.
Yeah.
I need to.
You need to start with a plan now. If you.
You know what? Yeah, I
want
need to just cop on and
Yeah.
get it back on. But
If you have the space to do it, you can do it. Like
I
I couldn't
do-
do that.
I do kind of have a space to do it, but it's
Mm.
messy. The shed. So basically, I have a shed out the back of my
Yeah.
house, and it's like.
What if you organize it?
It's
then?
like yeah, like there's the walls are insulated and
Yeah.
and the floor is nice and
Mhm.
there's a couch in there and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, but organizing it takes effort. I'm a very lazy man.
No.
No, you're right,
Mm.
man. I should cop on and just clean up the fucking shed. And
Yeah,
go
if
out
you
and
do it.
Yeah, it's
Then you'll
cold
be-
sometimes and there's spiders out there, but fuck
Yeah.
it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Probably a bit of water damage in the roof as well.
Yeah. But at least you have that space, you know.
Yeah.
There's many people that don't have that.
Yeah,
in
man, that's so
Ireland.
true.
even.
I should take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else I was gonna say to you to wrap this up? You have original music. Yeah, I
do-
know that.
I
But
do have original music.
Yeah.
Yes. but it's currently not released.
Why is that?
Because, man, I tell you, I'm a lazy man. I'm a lazy guy, man. I'm a lazy dude.
There's no rush anyway.
No, no. Well, look, I mean, you don't have forever, but yeah.
What's stopping you?
I don't. I think no. I think what stopped me is I really don't wanna mess it up.
And why would you?
I've tried recording my stuff. I've tried recording my stuff before,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't been happy with it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And I think it's discouraged me a lot from trying again because I'm like, it makes me doubt like, are the songs good? Can I record it well? Can it be what it deserves to be, or in my head anyway? That deserves me. But like, I don't know, it makes me ask a bunch of questions, and there's just a bunch of things that freak me out about trying it again because it's like you're facing something. It's a vulnerable thing, and like
Yeah.
you're facing this thing. Like I've worked so much hours for it. Imagine if I went into a studio, recorded it, and it doesn't sound good again. And it's like, what if this song can't be recorded? What if it's just not there yet? Do you know what I mean? Like I'm being serious, man.
Yeah.
Makes me really makes me doubt myself.
You had you have a lot of self-doubt.
Yeah. Oh man, Big Time Rush. Absolutely. Man. You watch Big Time Rush?
No.
It's on Nickelodeon.
No.
It was a kids TV show.
Yeah. Probably it was when I was 40 already.
Do you know? Do you know what I started saying recently? And I think it's really fun. Do you know Kinder Bueno?
Kinder Bueno, yeah. Okay.
Sometimes when something's not good, I'm like, ooh, Kinder No Bueno.
Kinder No Bueno. Oh man,
that's hard. The Spanish part.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, Spanish. Kinder is
that's
bueno.
German.
Bueno is Spanish.
Yeah, bueno.
Ich habe Deutsch gelernt für von Jahren. I done German.
What is it?
Ich habe Deutsch gelernt für 5 Jahren. Which means I studied German for 5 years. But my German is...
Ich auch.
Ich auch?
Ich auch. That's all I know.
I don't even know what that
neither,
means.
I think.
Oh, shit, okay.
That
doesn't see, make sense. I was going to say, I'm not even that good. I just know how to say that.
Yeah.
Anytime there's German tourists.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And when they leave,
Austrian
auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen.
Choose.
Yeah.
They choose.
Choose?
Choose.
All right, so going back to the topic.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking erratic here.
Yeah. I think that you should find the right person to work with.
I'm working with some cool dudes now.
Yeah.
And I'm working on getting. I have a song called Lena Graina. That I'm trying to get out.
That has a bit of Irish.
Yeah, Lena Graina is an Irish term for sunset, and it means directly translated English means the sun lies. So I was actually
that's great.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was on holidays with my friends and we were driving around Cork, and the weather was scorching, and we were down by the sea, and the sun was setting, and Cork's on the west coast, so you can see the sun. And it's like, geez, that's really nice. My friend is a Gaelgoer, and I was just like, what? How do you say sunset in Irish? And he goes, oh, Lena Graina. I was just like, oh. And he goes, oh yeah, it means the sun lies. It's like, it's pretty cool. And in my head, when he said that, I was like, that's so cool. Yeah. I could see like the sun. In my head, I would just like imagine this like cartoon sun. Yeah. Like pulling a blanket over him, and it's like the sun lies down. The sun lies.
So you immediately thought about the sun lies as in like it goes down, or it could be also that the sun tells lies.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe as a foreign.
Yeah, maybe the sun's
foreign English speaker.
Maybe the earth is
think
flat.
about it.
Maybe the sun isn't real.
Yeah.
Maybe we're in a dome. No, I'm joking.
It has two meanings, probably.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but like
okay, I get you. I get
it's
what you're saying.
It's the other lies.
Yeah. But it also sounds cool if you think about it.
Yeah,
like
the sun's not telling the truth.
Yeah.
But but the song anyway. I went back home on that holiday, and I had this little thing on the guitar. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." And then I was like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that kind of rhymes." And then I kept going with it, bingo bango. And then I think that's one of my best written songs.
You think so? Are you gonna play that song for us?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. We'll see what we're feeling. We'll see what we're feeling.
All right.
But maybe there's a better, maybe there's a cooler song to play for the podcast. I don't know. But yeah, no. I think like lyrically, it's one of my stronger songs, and yeah, I'm chuffed with it.
That's good, man. If you're happy with it, you should release it then.
Man, if you're happy and you know it,
yeah. Clap it.
Let me tell you.
So yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that because it's up to you what you do with your music, but
just get it out.
Because
just
get it out. Because like, if you don't, you're gonna be in this loophole.
Yeah,
you know,
and you're gonna
be trapped in your own mind.
It's never gonna be the right time. You're gonna have
it's
to.
never
take a
gonna
leap.
be.
You have to take a leap, man.
I'll tell you, like I started releasing music when I was older. Like the first song that I released, I was 28, 29.
Wow.
And it wasn't the right time when I recorded it. Why? Because my dad just passed away a few months before, and I was like, all right, I need to do this, because if I don't do it now, I won't do it ever. So I was meant to record, let's say, 2 weeks ago, but when I was meant to record that song, I got COVID the first time.
Oh my God.
So when I scheduled the studio to record a song on the after I had COVID, you know, when you have COVID, you're out of breath.
Symptoms go on.
Yeah, so you're very tired, out of breath. But even then, I said like, all right, there's never gonna be a right time to do it. So I just did it after COVID, and I recorded it.
Fair play, man.
And
fair play.
Yeah, you're the only one that can do that, and you have the power to do it.
I need to cop on.
Yeah,
I need to cop on, man.
And when you release it, it's like, all right, that didn't feel the way I thought it would feel.
Yeah.
Like everybody would judge me, or everybody would be like, oh, I don't like this part. You know, that's why you have audiences. There's gonna be audiences that will like what you do.
Like your stuff, and there's gonna be people that don't like. Yeah, there's no song that everybody universally.
No.
There's
no song like that, you know.
That's so true, man.
So everything you're telling yourself is just it's self-doubt. It's just excuses, but they come out of fear.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's literally
I'm fear.
Shitting a brick over.
Yeah,
that's so true.
Yeah,
man, you're a wise dude.
I'm older.
You're a wise guy.
Yeah, I'm older than you.
No, he's 23.
Yeah,
actually,
I'm 23.
He still is older.
Yeah.
Margin.
Yeah, but that would be my advice to you, because
thanks, man. No, I appreciate
everybody. It's not just me, but everybody thinks you're great. Like, you know, and when you doubt
the lights,
doubt of your own self, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
you know.
No, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I need to pull the trigger on something.
Yeah, but you're still young, so it's grand. If you were my age...
I'm young for now, man. I'm young for now,
but if you were my age, I would tell you, fucking record that and release it.
Yeah.
Stop fucking around, you know? But it's not the case, so... You'll do it in your own time, but you need to do it.
Yeah. I will do it. I will do it, man. I will do it.
Yeah.
This guy. Deal done. Call on camera.
Done deal.
Done deal. Adverts.ie. Gumtree is
Marketplace and Facebook.
Marketplace is a good one. What else? Can you sell things on? I think Craigslist, but we don't have that.
No.
eBay.
Yeah.
Get a lot of
Amazon.
All right. Amazon.
I don't know, because like the word is Amazonas.
Okay. Amazonas.
The river Amazonas.
And then it's the Amazon
forest. Yeah. I don't know.
We're yapping here now. We're yapping.
All right. We will leave you with this.
A tune?
A tune, yeah. This amazing artist called Tadhg Nolan. And he's going to play a tune for us.
I will.
Which one will you play?
Whoa.
Or we'll leave it as a surprise?
Leave it as a surprise.
Okay, we'll cut this now and we'll leave you with Tadhg.
Shlán, thank you.
Shlán is like...
Shlán
means?
It means goodbye in Irish.
Slán.
Slán.
And sláncha is...
Sláncha is cheers.
Cheers.
It's actually slán, but I say
slán.
Slán.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
See.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Go for it. I'm gonna sing this one that I wrote years ago. Ooh, cool. I'm gonna sing this random one. The name is kind of shit. Late Excuses, but it's about a time that I drunkenly texted somebody, and I don't know. It's a bit fun. It's kind of hard to sing though, so it might not sound good, but it's a bit of fun. Here we go. The sunlight wakes me up at the wrong end of my bed. At least I managed to get up all the steps. The ears ringing, head pounding, I'm parching while it's starving out the last things on my mind. 'Cause I am starting to remember the text I sent her last night. Well, maybe I should apologize and forget. But all those things I said are kinda true. I miss those nights in bed beside you. Miss the state your eyes give me as you looked up in the back of my arms right after hugging. These days I find myself thinking more and more about you again, feeling stupid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 drinks in, and I'm searching through my pockets for my phone again. Open for 9 weeks, I tapping your name with the rose emoji. Hey, what's up? Been a long time, no talk, housework. I'm drunk, you broke my heart. What am I doing? I don't know. 3 a.m. and it's from your phone. These nights are just an excuse to try to talk to you. Just like we used to do. And just like we used to do. Well, there her name is lighting up my hopes and screams. I know it's cheap, but it sends a little joy to me. Now I'm checking, refreshing her text and just begging for her to give us another try. But what I'm reading isn't the message I was hoping for last night. Well, maybe I should apologize and regret. 'Cause all those things you said are kinda true. Could've treated you better, held tighter to you. Been there for you when you needed me more. Instead of leaving you waiting outside my door. And these days I find myself thinking even more about you again, feeling stupid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 drinks in, and I'm searching through my pockets for my phone again. Open for 9 weeks, I tapping your name with the rose emoji. Hey, what's up? Been a long time, no talk, housework. I'm drunk, you broke my heart. What am I doing? I don't know. 3 a.m. and it's from your phone. These nights are just an excuse to try to talk to you. And just like we used to do. And just like we used to do. There you go. Shin shin.